Okay, here we have some of our plants that we have started from seeds, and you've seen that some of them are growing very, very well. This is yellow squash. Right here we have spinach. Those aren't doing too well. We only have two little sprigs. These are going to be carrots. Uh, Red lettuce is right here. Our peppers have not sprouted yet. This is also some carrots, cucumbers, zucchini, and these are going to be tomatoes. Okay, so we started these from seeds a couple weeks ago inside, and then we will plant them in our garden when they get to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's what I have inside growing. And then we're going to go outside and look and see what we have out there. So I am outside, and this is my dog Biscuit. She's a golden retriever. She loves being outside. But we're just going to take a look at some of the things. This is right outside my door. And in here, I have these little plants that have started to bloom. Okay, so we have that, but there's lots more. So these I have in my side yard leading up to the front of the house. And last night it rained a little bit, so they've kind of gotten flattened a little bit. But these plants come back every year and they spread. See how they're going over onto my sidewalk? I love these. And then we have some hyacinths. They've already bloomed. And then here are some of my rose bushes. They have some new growth on them, and pretty soon they will be big. My husband cuts them way back in the spring, but they will be big. So pretty soon we'll have some buds on there with our red roses. Okay, so here we have some fruit trees. We have peach trees, we have apple trees, cherry and plum. The cherry and plum trees, they are just starting to come out with leaves. But this one right here, this is a peach tree, okay? And pretty soon, we will have lots of little circles, balls, that are very fuzzy, and those are going to be the peaches. And they start out small, kind of like a golf ball size, and then and they're green, they have fur on them, but then they'll grow into peaches. So those are our peach trees. Down there, some of our apple trees and plum trees, so we're hoping that those do well. The peach trees, though, they are the biggest ones right now. And so we'll see in just a few weeks some early peaches. Have you ever seen these in your yard? I'm sure you have. Today it's kind of windy and the wind is taking these seeds. But also you can blow it. You can blow some of it, but the wind's doing a good job. And what happens is these are actually little seeds. You see them blowing off of it? And those are going to settle in the ground. And then next year, we'll have even more of these weeds in my yard. But anyway, that's pretty cool, isn't it? We have raspberry bushes, these, and blackberry bushes. These have just started to have their leaves come out. These come back every year. These are the raspberry ones. Pretty soon we will have bright red raspberries on those, and the blackberry bushes. So stay tuned, because in a couple of weeks I might be able to show you the raspberries and blackberries that have come out, and we will pick them, and they're yummy. What do you think these are going to be? Do you know? These are going to be strawberries. They've just come up. There's a little flower right there. But these are going to be strawberries in a few weeks. Well, maybe a couple months. So hopefully we will have some nice bright red strawberries. And there's my pup. This looks like just a mound of dirt, which it is. But underneath the dirt, some amazing things are happening. This is asparagus, or where we grow our asparagus. Asparagus is kind of neat. It comes back every year, and it actually grows very quickly. I wanted to show you this one little teeny tiny sprig. Later today, there may be more that pop up. It grows very quickly, and pretty soon the plants will be really tall, really bushy, but we have to come out sometimes twice a day to check and see if we have any asparagus that has come up. Okay, so that's just an early one right there. Okay. Do you know what this is? It looks like a tree, but is actually a flower. This is a dogwood. A lot of dogwoods are white, but this is a pink dogwood. It hasn't totally finished blooming with the flowers. They're going to get just a little bit bigger, but it's beautiful. Very light pink color. That's a dogwood. And here we have our blueberry bushes. These have started to flower, and where you see these little flowers will be blueberries. It'll take a little while. Usually June, July is when they're really, really ripe and ready to pick. And I come out here usually every morning when the blueberries are ripe, and I pick a whole bunch of blueberries. So those have just started. I can't wait until they are blueberries. So do you remember I just showed you the pink dogwood? Well, this is a white one. We see these more than we see the pink ones. The petals are a little bit bigger on this one. It's farther along, but this is the white dogwood. You may have some of these in your yard. This tree is. Well, it's also a white dogwood. It's just a lot younger, and so it hasn't started to flower yet, but it's getting ready to. Back up a little bit. That right there is a bloom that will soon be white. So it's almost ready to bloom. Lots of blooms on there, just not quite white yet. So I'm so glad I was able to take you around my yard and show you all of the things that are blooming, and it's spring and everything is coming up, and it changes almost daily because some blooms that are closed up today will be open tomorrow. So spring is always an exciting time to see what is blooming and what is growing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try and do it again soon. All right, see ya.